hard, and lloD catches on to Fox habits extremely fast. I have this super distinct memory of playing lloD at one of the tournaments at this venue, in doubles actually, too. And I was escaping fairly often from jumping on the platform throughout the entire tournament. I do it one time versus lloD. I swear that we were sitting in the center, he nods his head, and the next time I get up air and end up dying for it. So like he catches on to the escape options of Fox really quickly. We'll see if that is the type of thing that comes to fruition in this set.
We'll see, we'll see. These are two characters who can definitely like beat each other really hard. Why are we on FD?
So I think this is a good stage for Fox too, or an okay stage for Fox. But it is scary as heck.
Yes, I mean, we are seeing it right now. Wow, misses the forward air, because that could have been a very quick stock for lloD, and I can definitely see it. I mean, this stage is typically considered a Peach favorite stage due to the chain grab, due to the lack of platforms for Fox to retreat to, but it can be pretty difficult for Peach to sometimes get an approach and get in on Fox when he's doing a full-up aerials, drifting back with drills, shooting lasers, etc. But we see Zamu with the first stock and a very clean up B to avoid the forward air and make it back to stage.
And here's the thing about modern Peaches, is like, he grabs a Stitch. It's a Stitch.
But he's got it. Now it's Fox's. And gets 37% off of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
I'm sure he's happy with the 30. I mean, he probably lost stock here, but I'm sure he's happy with the 37% and not getting hit repeatedly with the Stitch.
I mean, you always feel cool when he gets to use a turn up. And this could be a huge wave shine. Do we get up tilt? No, he tries to nair.
Yeah. And it's just good DI on lloD's part to be able to like get hit by these wave shines and then go behind the Fox and make it difficult for Fox to get a follow-up.
Yeah, you have to kind of mix it up by smash DIing away, smash DIing in, all that kind of thing.
Yeah, and I mean, Fox can still like cover all of these options. It's just more difficult for Fox to do so.
Wow, defensive shine in place. Yeah, Zamu is really impressive in this matchup. You're right.
Yeah, he is definitely really proficient in this matchup. That drill jumping over Peach's nair, getting those hits in and going for the wave shine and taking the stock with the up smash just shows like the macro game of how Zamu knows like how to get away from Peach's thing. Another Stitch, but gets away from it again.
Yeah, 2 Stitches in the same game. Neither of them have had a real impact in lloD's favor, at least.
Yeah, I mean, with the first one, Zamu caught. The second one didn't really get anything.
There it is. He reads the jump. Yeah.
And you were just talking about that. Yeah, lloD's doing a really good job at reading Zamu's escape habits because on this stage, like, you're basically you're gonna play the run and gun strat at some point as Fox, and when Peach is approaching you, you're either gonna run in away from, like, run in through her, jump over her, or try to whiff punish her sort of attack. And he read Zamu jumping over and was able to get a clean kill off of it.
Yeah, this is one of those matchups, and I don't think it happens often in Melee. It's one of the reasons I like it so much, where hard callouts or like bold plays actually are a good idea often for the Peach player, and lloD is so good at them. That time he dashes extra far with the dash attack, and he gets to start his chain grab.
And this could be really big. I mean, no matter what's happening here, there's going to be a lot of percent on the Fox, but we've seen in the past, oh, it actually misses the grab.
That is the trickiest way to DI. Wow. Okay, covers it. To DI against a chain grab, in my opinion, you go back and forth most of the time. Sometimes you slight DI so that a run will make them miss, and they have to just turn around. And I guess he made it ambiguous to what side he was going to be on the last time around.
Yeah, you just like, I mean, no matter what happens, you can get a hit off, but you can make it more difficult for the Peach. And although it's been the Zamu show most of the game, we see lloD with a pretty good lead right now and building it up as Zamu struggles to find the kill here.
Yeah, we're well above 30, so now like chain grab will go to completion.
Yeah.
Should a grab he had.
And he's just trying to side B back, and lloD is just not having it as prepared. Goes to ledge, and lloD is covering it, but gets the up tilt, and lloD dies. But Zamu's at 95%, so any clean hit will send him off stage and start an edge guard situation. So gotta be really careful of your Zamu right now. Did lloD like just read the spot dodge or react to? I don't know, but
yeah, maybe it was. lloD talks about prediction confirmation in lloD's Guide to Improvement. You can check out more improvement for lloD on Metafy. Wow, yeah, and so I think it was something like that, where he wanted to bait some kind of response from Zamu, and then whatever that response is, have something for it. So there's sort of this situation where you can a slow jump forward, a roll in, or a spot dodge, or waiting in place and shielding. All of those things are sort of soft covered by just waiting. So
you just waited, Zamu did one of those options, and lloD was able to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, and you're more ready because you're waiting and saying, I think he's going to do one of these few things. And you sort of like are kind of imagining, and the way I imagine it in my head is like you have one of those like almost like a multi-twitch up where there's multiple boxes, and you can see all of them, and then whichever one they pick, you just sort of like zoom in on it and do it. I don't know if that's how other people see it, but in my head, that's what happens.
I've actually read lloD's guide before, or one of them, and he talks about this with like red lights and green lights and such, and knowing these options.
He did that? I did that too for an article one time.
That's wild.
I mean, maybe I got my idea from him. I didn't mean to steal your idea, lloD. I'm sure it was yours first. Nice up smash from Zamu to take the first stock. Yeah, there's he plays tennis too. It's probably why. There's a popular tennis drill called red light, green light, and then you like, if it's it's a defensive hit just to get it back, it's a red light. If you're not sure, it's yellow, and if you know you can smash it, it's green. Is the idea.
It's probably something along the lines of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure chat thinks we're just talking about Squid Game right now.
I like naring all the way through the platform like that. Something I was going to say on FD and never really got the chance to because so much is happening is I think Peaches these days actually benefit from platforms like way more than they used to. The movement speed increases so much from being able to get up and wave land off or double jump land on top of them.
And all these Peaches practice those like really obscure text to get the speed. And
that's neat.
As I say that, yeah, that was really crazy. So Zamu back through, lloD into the wood wall thing.
Tree.
It's a tree. It's a tree. Yeah, so back goes into the tree and gets the up smash off of it. Really unconventional stuff, but gets a big punish off of it. And I really love that down tilt, by the way, at the end. Because it prevents, it just sets up for so many more hits. It's easier to do than turn around up tilt. Up smash doesn't turn into another aerial normally.
Yeah. And
it just sets up for so much more. So I really like the down tilt. And I'm liking this edge guard sequence that he's got because he's on the verge of force-talking lloD.
Yeah, that particular point, like in the percentage game, it's either they DI in off the down tilt, and then you're able to get another aerial like a back air or an up air, or they DI away, and then suddenly they're way off stage. You can set up an edge guard, maybe force Peach to the ledge, and Peach is not happy on the ledge.
Yeah, Peach is definitely a character who, I mean, in a game where, great up air, by the way.
Yeah.
In a game where a lot of characters are actually very happy being in on the ledge with that invincibility, Peach cannot ledge dash. So she's actually one of the few characters you can ledge trap, similarly like an ultimate.
Yeah.
And Peach does not like being in the corner or on the ledge due to her very weak ledge game in comparison to other characters.
I've seen some like proof of concept tech videos of like Peaches doing crazy things off the ledge.
Yeah, with ECBs and the air dodges.
But I don't see Peaches doing it. So for now, I'm going to say it's impractical or not happening, and so it's not relevant.
It's actually funny you say that. Back in the day, the NJ Peach maybe, he actually got a notch.
Yeah.
Just to do that air dodge, and then he quit the game.
Yeah, shoutouts to Kilmer if you're watching by some miracle.
Love you, buddy.
Really impressive game 2 from Zamu. And I mean, yeah, Pokemon Stadium's a strong stage, and FD, I think the chain grab definitely had something to do with the victory. So I think it's actually lloD on the back foot in the set despite winning game 1.
Yeah. I mean, we see it there. Zamu was hitting basically every punish and had a really dominating game over lloD, even with the extra space. And lloD, even with being able to read a lot of Zamu's like escape options, was just not able to deal with Zamu's intense punish game. So we're seeing a smaller stage, Fountain of Dreams. I feel like lloD's going to try to use this to keep Zamu in the corner more, but we'll see how this goes around.
Yeah, it's kind of neat how we saw the roll so that Fox, lloD was aware Fox would have to like roll off of the platform, was able to put a back air there. Somehow, despite the flurry of attacks that lloD led off the stock with, Zamu ends up taking the first one.
Yeah, really good stuff from Zamu. I like the spot dodge to get past the dash attack on Zamu's part, and I really like the Shine Salt to get back to ledge pretty safely and prevent lloD from going for an aerial.
Yeah, Zamu's shaking his head because he wanted like a wave shine punish, but if you're missing the wave shine punish, one of the best things to do versus Peach is a second full hop after going into the drill, because often they'll respond with something like down smash, wave dash back down tilt, or movement away, and all things which a full hop can hit.
Exactly, exactly. You just jump over it and get a punish afterward. And keep getting a punish afterward. lloD takes that stock with a pretty clean nair, and there we have Zamu full hopping over the potential turnip throw and just back airing lloD in the face to take the stock.
Okay. Yep. Way to hold down and just land on the ground instead of potentially being combo. We needed a big punish there from lloD, I felt like.
And I think the platform kind of messed it up because in another world, there's no platform there. lloD goes for the up there, gets a meaty down smash, and is able to get more. But the platform just makes it really hard for lloD to get a follow-up.
Yeah, and I love the up air to nair conversion. Zamu still hasn't touched the ground. Okay, now touch the ground.
Gets back on stage. Air dodge is instead of wave dashing. I know Zamu's not happy about that one, but lloD just knits for a strong turn-up, doesn't get it, and resets neutral. Really good nair into up air. I feel like you don't really see that very much against Peach, but works out pretty well. And another up air to take the stock and gain a lead.
Yeah, it's felt scary for Zamu when lloD gets the party started, but Zamu doing a great job of, I guess, stopping the party before any invitees arrive.
Yeah, I mean, he's full hopping over and making sure that lloD isn't able to get anything started. And we can see it, he's just like playing the platform game really, really well. Tries to shield drop, I think, and accidentally rolls, and lloD's prepared for it, but it doesn't really matter. Gets the burn and gets some extra aerial damage, and building this lead. Even if he loses the stock here, lloD's going to be at a pretty dangerous percent where anything could happen. But
that felt like a very lloD last half of that stock to me. Sort of was reading everywhere Zamu wanted to go, and Zamu was on the defensive the entire time. Shielded some hits, got away from some, but never was able to get back to the middle of the stage in the meaningful way.
Yeah, and he like nared the top platform knowing Zamu was going to jump there and was able to get the punish off. This is going to be big.
That push off with the nair was so smart.
So up B to the top platform. Really good stuff.
Oh.
That's not going to kill, actually.
Okay, wow, that super made me clench my
Close.
jaw.
The next one will.
Yeah.
But you got to get back to stage first. And he's just going to Legend, kind of getting it uncontested all these times. I feel like lloD hasn't covered it once.
It is difficult for Peach to get there quickly is the thing, too. So if you're not sent way off stage, sometimes you can get there before there's even a chance.
Yeah.
Able to down air the turnip being thrown from Zamu. Wow. Gets underneath with an up air.
And
that was a stitch.
He just reflected it back. Runs up the platform and goes for a back air, and now lloD's off stage.
Okay, yeah, back air so strong against Peach in that situation. If you're in that close, fair is too slow. All you can do is drift away and maybe go to the ledge or something. Zamu really hedging his bets with the back air.
Yeah, and it was good spacing too, because in another world, lloD potentially goes for like a down air to try to like trip up Zamu and then go for a nair afterward, and Zamu's on the other side of the stage and dead. So really good spacing from Zamu and able to punish the float like right next to the stage that lloD did to try to mix him up.
An interesting jab after that. I thought there was time for a grab. But I guess if you're not sure, jab is the safer thing to go for. It is only 2 frame startup after all.
Yeah, and there we see Zamu actually going to a center stage instead of ledge and getting another nair, or getting naired because of it.
Yeah, so something we saw lloD do last game was push off the platform and then punish. This time, Zamu's the one who's able to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, a jab into grab. Sudden increase in the number of jabs we're seeing from lloD. Not able to cover the ledge again. Maybe we're going to have to start to hard call out that.
Yeah.
That's good observation.
Really good tech from Zamu, by the way, to survive and be able to take the stop before lloD is able to.
Oh, I love the drift back on the float. Able to punish Zamu for it. Super cool spacing from lloD. Gets really low like that and drifts back. I actually, I think I heard Polish call that the lloD.
The lloD?
Last night, like, you know, overheard them.
It's both, again, Zamu playing the platform game, lloD kind of staying grounded, and Zamu finds a pretty clean drill and is able to get an up smash off of it, but doesn't get too much.
And able to shift, so that was like actually a really high level shield interaction. Zamu is hard shielding. If you down smash that as Peach, Fox can wave dash in and then punish with a shine. So lloD waits long enough that the shield is small enough that it'll shield poke, and Zamu at that instant changes to light shield so it won't shield poke. So
really, really smart from lloD, and also very unfortunate from Zamu, accidentally air dodging and falling to his death at what seemed to be a much even game, but gets the wave shine out of shield and up smashes to take the stock. That's very hard to do.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, wave shine out of shield, especially certain moves, like since they have different amounts of shield stun, the ones that have more can be difficult to time. It feels very manual.
Yeah.
As opposed to like having the rhythm to do it.
Speaking of having the rhythm to do it, lloD's got the rhythm to do these chain grabs right now and get a clean 124%. And yeah, there we see it. lloD actually tries to cover it, but that's the one time Zamu doesn't go for it. But I think Zamu might be dead anyway.
I kind of think, oh no, doesn't get it.
Wow.
Okay, I kind of think Zamu might have reacted to the way lloD was like drifting all the way to the ledge.
Yeah, he might have seen that like, okay, lloD's gonna cover ledge this time. I'm gonna go to center stage.
Yeah, we might actually need to start seeing like some kind of bait or something from lloD on the edge guards.
I don't think, I mean, if he gets the kill right now, maybe it doesn't even matter. And I think he's gonna get the kill. Fair should send him off stage far enough to secure the game, and we have a game 5.
Yeah, good on lloD to not be tricked by the fountain camera. The magnifying glass on either side is like closer, like you're in it sooner. And so Fox can make it back with a side B or up B, even while in the magnifying glass, which isn't the case on other stages. So to know that you still have to go out and get that last pair is actually not trivial.
And this is good knowledge on his part to be able to do that. And
doesn't get the wave dash distance forward. That could have been a big punish for Zamu on the down smash.
Also, really, really good SDI on lloD's part to not get hit by the every single hit by the drill and go behind Fox, who's not able to get drill shine.
Okay, yeah, lloD just trying to take the entire stage. It's so funny to watch Peach just slowly run towards someone.
And it's also pretty funny to see Zamu throwing out these aerials and preventing lloD from doing so. He's actually, it's kind of like the opposite of what you expect from a Fox-Peach game. Fox is the one staying in center stage throwing out aerials, and Peach is the one trying to drift in and maintain it.
Yeah, it seems like Zamu is really, this is, we haven't seen that many triplats like traditional ones.
Yeah.
Because Fountain's a little different sometimes. Zamu seems really wary of approaching Peach under a platform. But I think that's because that full hop option doesn't exist in the same way, which he's been using so effectively.
Yeah, and there's always like the threat of if you're underneath a Peach on the side platform and Peach decides to rip out a down smash, you're taking like, what, 60 or something and just losing a stock, so.
Remember how I mentioned before that Zamu was hedging his bets with that back air that's so hard for Peach to contest?
Yeah.
lloD did a really hard call out of a slight drift back into forward air, which is...
And was able to contest it.
Yeah, so impressive. It's actually so hard for Peach to do anything about that. Usually they just have to back off and get ledge.
So this could be really big, the down smash on the side platform, but Zamu manages to escape using the
The
DI.
movement, it was the double jump movement. Super cool. Okay, the up air trade,
Up air, yeah.
yes.
That's really good for lloD. And continuing the edge guard sequence. Does the short inside B, but it doesn't matter. lloD's able to cover it.
Yeah, in particular, finally the ledge.
Finally covers
Finally
the ledge.
Yeah, in particular at low percents, it's really good to do that like hyper float into up air or something that trades because you just set back down to the ground and you don't have any stun. So you're able to, you're actionable way earlier. Another good up air. Reading the jump, that's another escape read.
Oh, the turn, he's so fast and hits the forward air, and Zamu's not happy about that one.
Yeah, if Zamu loses this stock, he's out of the tournament.
Out of the tournament. And lloD, who I believe was the last seed of Smash World Tour East Coast, is going to
the championships in December, right?
Yeah. Oh, this is really big for lloD, and looking really, really hard for Zamu to get in. Again, like, you need to take 3 stocks at 55% and not get hit by anything.
Okay.
He can do it, it's just hard.
Yeah, a couple of clean hits. Downer doesn't do enough damage for it to really matter. Okay, this time Zamu threatening the back air, goes up to the platform because he wants to see that drift and then punish afterwards. So that particular mind game has gone 2 layers deep now.
Yeah.
Up smash finishes the stock. Zamu fighting for his life in this tournament. Okay, he sees the shield, tries to grab it. lloD able to roll out of the way.
To try to spot dodge, I'm not sure what, but goes to center stage. lloD is just ready and reacts. Bounces on the side of Battlefield to try to mix up lloD and gets back to stage pretty safely, but again, you're at 112%. You need something big right now.
It is so hard not to trade with Peach, and lloD knows that and is trying to play in such a way that any hit is going to hurt.
Yeah. And the back air will probably take the stock and Zamu's tournament.
Hey, congratulations to the last seed of Smash World Tour East Coast lloD for making it to the champion.